Hey guys, it's Omer here. Now today I want to explain the process of how to set a goal. Now what is a goal? A goal is an idea of a desired result a person sets out to achieve. Now there are three main components of this, okay? The first component is the purpose, okay? What is your desired result? Or in other words, what are you setting out to achieve? What goal are you trying to achieve here? So let's say, for instance, you're trying to achieve a bachelor's degree, okay? So you actually write that goal out. You want to achieve a bachelor's degree, okay? Now, the second component is time. The length of time it'll take for you to accomplish this goal, okay? So let's say it takes you 4 years. 4 years to accomplish this goal, to attain the bachelor's degree. And number 3 is your placement within that time frame, okay? Now I'm going to explain this further now, okay? So you want to achieve a bachelor's degree. You've identified it'll take you 4 years. Now where do I stand within that 4-year period, okay? So I want to just see where I am. I'm going to envision myself as a grad already. Okay, that's me. Okay, yay. All right, that's a really horrible drawing, by the way. All right, so now let's draw the timeline out, okay? So I can show you what I'm talking about with the placement, okay? So this is our timeline, and we know it's going to take us 4 years. This timeline is going to take us 4 years to achieve this overall goal, which is 4 years, okay? 4 years, okay? So let's break this up, and let's call this year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4, okay? We've established this much now, okay? Now, where do you fall? Let's just say you're just starting out, okay? If you were somewhere in the middle or like at the end somewhere, then you know where you stand. But let's just say you're starting out a new, fresh goal, okay? And you're starting from stage 1, okay? This is what you would do, okay? But in any placement, you would do this regardless, okay? In order to accomplish any goal, okay, it's very important that you actually write and draw everything out, okay? Just so you're able to see everything, okay? So it's just a lot easier for you to see it and understand. So let's break this down even further now, okay? So let's say within the first year, let's say there's 2 semesters in a year, okay? And let's break it up for illustrative purposes, 6 months, okay? So 6 months per semester. So let's say this is semester 1, semester 2, okay? And they're 6 months apart. So let's just do it for all of them. Semester 1, semester 2, semester 1, semester 2, and lastly semester 1, semester 2. So we drew all this out, okay? Now what is our placement? Our placement is, let's just say we just started, okay? So this is where we are, right here. Let's say you started out right here, okay? We are at semester 1, and we know now that this is 6 months long. Now we've identified that now, that this is 6 months long. Now, let's just say you zoom this up, okay? Let's say you tapped it and you opened it up, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to do another timeline, okay? And guess what? This is going to be now 6 months, okay? And now we're going to break it up here, all right? Now let's say this is your first exam, exam 1, midterm, and your final. And notice what I did here with this one, as well as this one as well. Now, when you're doing placements or when you're doing the timeline, what's also equally important is what I like to call milestones, okay? So whenever you are setting a timeline for yourself, okay? Okay, so you got your purpose, you got your time, you have your placement, okay, as far as where you are, but also milestones, meaning what I did here. These are milestones. Milestones are the major highlights of your whole journey, okay? The major highlights here, let's say in the 4-year span, are these, okay? When I first did this line, okay, you actually saw that I actually did the milestones first, okay? So these are your major highlights, okay, of the journey, all right? So the end of year 1, the end of year 2, the end of year 3, the end of year 4, okay? You know, so, you know, like let's say you're called a freshman, then a sophomore, then a junior, then a senior. They're actual milestones, okay? Same thing when we zoom this in now for semester 1 within a 6-month period. These are actual milestones now. Exam 1 will be your first milestone for that. Your midterm will be your second one, and lastly, your final will be your last milestone. Okay, so these are your milestones. Okay, this is in the course of 6 months. So let's say it takes you 2 months here to prep for exam 1, 2 months to prep for your midterm. Okay, and lastly, 2 months for your final. So this is how you set it up. Okay, you identify first, okay, what is your purpose? What are you trying to achieve? Okay, so in this situation, it's a bachelor's degree. Okay, so I wanted to identify this first. What do I want to do? Okay, I want to become this. Okay, how long will it take me? Okay, it'll take me 4 years. Now, if I just stop there and I don't put the placement, okay, there's no call to action. There's nothing to push me forward. I don't know where I fall. Okay, that's why placement is very, very important. I need to know now, where do I fall within this 4-year period? Okay, do I fall? Am I in the beginning? Am I somewhere in the middle? Or am I near towards the end somewhere? But wherever I am, I need to know this so I'm able to finish that goal. The overall purpose of this is so that when you're writing everything out, when you're drawing everything out and writing it out, you're more likely to completing that task, okay? You're more likely to accomplish that goal, ultimately, okay? So that's basically it. You draw your whole timeline, okay? After you've identified these, you do the milestones, okay? To hit those big bullet points, okay? Those big milestones, those big major highlights, okay? And then you zoom in into wherever you are at that point, wherever you're placed, okay? Respectively, let's say you take this box out and you open that up, you expand it, and then you see what tasks need to be done, so on and so forth, and that's how it's done, okay? So that's it for this video, all right? And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a like, and don't forget to share and subscribe it, okay? And I'll see you in the next video.